Charles, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm feeling good and know the love of the peoples that, like you said, reaching to see who I am. And I want to let them know me as an entertainer, not only as that.
So tell me about yourself.
I've always been sensitive, always been loving, and I always try to keep my heart clean, righteousness, because when I talk, I have no fear to just let it all out the way I feel it, and hope that in my knowledge and wisdom, that I can do things to help people that who've been hid and lost in their own spirit to find who they are. You know, I came close to my mother, really close in 1994, and she came to California to visit me. She wanted to get ready to know who I want to know my son, and I was shocked to see her catch a Greyhound bus.
And you wanted to know her.
I really did, because it's the beautiful thing about I never knew my pop. I came to my mom when I was about 8 years old, and I left from home when I was about 14 years old. And I always want to know what a father's love, what a mother's love feel like. So only thing
Did you ever feel it?
I felt it when she came to California to visit me, and then at 1994, she opened her heart to me. And I look at her, she says,
In what way?
She says, son, if I ever did anything to harm you, she said, son, I didn't know. She said, the trial and tribulation I went through, I did the best I can. She said, at least I'll put you someplace where I know you'll be safe. And that was my grandmother, her mother. And she came and talked to me. She said, when mom tell you, son, if I did anything to hurt you, I'm sorry. That touched my heart. She died about 8 months ago. She said, son, she called me and she said, son, I love you. And then about a week, 2 weeks later, she died. But she let me know where she was coming from. But I tell you what now, right now, it's like, I want to say this. Since mom gone, it's an empty world. I wish I would have had more time with her. I wish I would have got to know her more. But she's gone. And the day she died, I had a soul-out concert. I said, I don't want to do it. I went down the basement and started screaming and crying and hollering. And I called Tom Brennan. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. Tom says, all right, we'll cancel the show. And I went down the basement to myself and I was moaning and groaning. And it seemed like something that said, Charles, go through that show, son. You always like the music. Don't fall apart. I'm right here. So I got on the phone.
She wanted you to go through with it.
So I got on the phone and I called Tom and said, Tom, I'm going to do this show. Oh, wow. When I went to do the show, my mouth got grainy. I'm crying. I'm trying to break away from this. But when I walk on that stage, the peoples, I don't know, they knew. And I want them to feel that I love them and I put my life for them. Because when I leave this world, like my grandmother said, and you remember Cat Stevens says, he said, Lord, my body, being a good friend, I won't need it when I reach the end. So if I can give everybody on the planet the love of my soul, to let them know Charles Bradley was not here to hurt you. He just want to give you the love of his soul. And then it's good.
We will enjoy the show tonight. Most definitely. Give me a hug. Thank you. I will love your show.
Thank you. Wow.